Hi, I'm Rula from Change Your Life Now. I wanted to tell you about my workshop coming up on the 15th of November at Loving Miracles Wellbeing Sanctuary in South Morang. It's about setting intentions and manifesting something in your life. You know, we all know the law of attraction, of what you focus on, you create, how to manifest. We do vision boards, we put affirmations out there, we say affirmations every morning, we create this abundance within us, and we think, okay, this is what I want to manifest. But is it really how it's done? So often we focus on something and we tell ourselves, yes, this is what I want to manifest. I want to create a relationship in my life. I want to have this beautiful home. I want to have this career. And we have an idea of what it looks like. But then it doesn't happen. And then we think, why? What have I done wrong? Why doesn't it happen? What's going on? And then we blame ourselves. We sabotage ourselves. We procrastinate. We don't have the motivation to work on these things. So what we really need to understand is that it's the intention behind that goal or dream or, final outcome that you want to achieve in your life. It's the intention behind it. If you set an intention and you say to yourself, this is what I want to achieve, you've got to think of it, first of all, as a realistic intention. Is it realistic? Is it something that I can achieve within this time frame? Or is it a wild, crazy dream? Am I being too extreme? So when you set your intention, you've got to believe that you can actually achieve it. If you don't believe it, then it's never going to happen. So when we set a goal, for example, we have to set a specific goal. So this is what I would teach you in this workshop, how to set a goal. The SMART belief system, the SMART, be specific, make it meaningful, as if it's already there, realistic, and within the right time frame. So we look at that aspect of creating a goal or manifesting a dream of some sort. Before you can do all that, you have to go within and you have to tell yourself, why am I not achieving something that I want to achieve? What is it that's holding me back? And often it's fear. Fear is actually a gift. It is a gift from the divine universe, a creation of humanity that says, proceed with caution. From the moment we are raised and from the moment we are born and raised as a child, fear is instilled into us. This is something that as a human being has been programmed for hundreds and thousands of years for us to be controlled and suppressed in some way. So think of your parents. Don't do that, you're going to hurt yourself. Don't do this, that's naughty. Don't go there because of this, because of that. Don't. The school system, control. And I won't go further because you understand what I mean. But we don't understand that this fear is something that holds us back. Yes, fear is a good thing in a way because it says proceed with caution. So think about it. Is this goal that I'm trying to achieve going to hurt me? Is this goal something that I could never achieve because I'm not good enough? Fear of failure? Well, that's what you have to work on. You have to trust that if it's meant for you, it will happen. So when you set your intention, you have to go to trust and faith. And that is where your connection to the divine within you and the divine outside of us, the creation, whatever it is that you believe in, God, the universe, energy, whatever you believe in, that it's supporting you. If you get out of the way of fear and anger and guilt and shame and all these emotions that are part of us as a human being, then we can create and manifest something beautiful in our lives. How do we do that? Well, some of the modalities that I work with, hypnotherapy and kinesiology, we work with the unconscious programming. It's deep at a cellular level in our bodies. We're not even aware of it consciously, right? So if it's deep in your body, there are ways of bringing it to the surface. We work with, in kinesiology, we work with muscle testing. We use muscles in the body to tell us in which direction to go to look to. We look at the organs, we look at the meridian system, and we look at stress in the body that tells us anger, for example, is connected to the liver. or heart issues is connected. Lung, breathing, and heart issues is connected to self-love and to love, the heart space. So working with kinesiology, we ask the body what's going on. Why is there fear, right? What are you afraid of? Or whatever it is. It could be anything, afraid of failure, afraid of not being good enough, afraid of not pleasing others, afraid of losing something. All this will stop you from achieving what you want to manifest in your life. Anger stops you from growing. Anger stops you from thriving. If you don't deal with your anger issues, you will never be able to achieve something in your life. Anger is, again, a fight or flight response. If there's a lion attacking you, if there is a situation, a circumstance in your life that is challenging you, and it brings up anger in you, it's because you're frustrated. So that has to do with liver and gallbladder, for example. So if you have any issues on liver and gallbladder, it's because you have suppressed anger or frustration. Why are you angry? What was the very first time where you became angry? And it's now part of you that you get triggered by someone. Usually it's someone in your family, because that's your first point of reference of learning. Parents, siblings, relatives. And if we suppress that anger, we do not allow it it stops us from growing and from learning and from understanding. In hypnotherapy, for example, we will uncover in a timeline session, when was the first time you found anger with your father, your sister, your mother? And what was that about? And understanding it, bringing it to the surface and letting it go. These modalities, hypnotherapy and kinesiology, for example, don't make you relive your trauma. They don't make you relive the event that caused this suppression, right? They don't make you relive that fight or flight event that you felt like you were going to die. They just help you look at it from a different perspective and then process it and release it from the body. I urge you to work on yourself. I urge you to understand that the world is going through extreme changes at the moment. Our humanity is being challenged so that we can evolve. This is an awakening process that we're all going through. Look at what's going on around you. Be aware of the constant stimulation that you have from around you, from the news, the social media, what people are saying, this whole sort of bubble of energy that's going on. And understand it's the pot boiling. We have reached a boiling point where humanity has to start awakening. And it's not woo-woo. It really isn't woo-woo. It's just working on yourself, making yourself heal. Heal traumas, heal these emotions that are stopping you and blocking you from moving forward in your life. Once you uncover the reasons why you have fear, for example, and you cannot achieve something in your life, watch your life change. You have to set the intention of changing it. You have free will. You can do it, or you can sit in this tornado of events that's happening around us at the moment. We can't stop what's happening around us. We cannot change the government. We cannot change the energy that's happening out there. We can only change ourselves. And we have to work on ourselves from deep, deep within at a cellular level, and understand that what we focus on, we create more of. For you to understand how you are as an energy being, think of AI and algorithms, for example. You're looking at something on social media, you're researching something on AI, and you constantly keep getting the same things back. Well, that's how we are as human beings. If we focus on negative, if we focus on crime, if we think about the worst things that are happening in the world, if we think about the terrible things, the wars and the economy and all those horrible things that are going on in the world at the moment, you know what? You'll create more of that because it's at a frequency. Think of a metronome, that pendulum that hangs and then it knocks, the other, I can't think of the word right now, but when it swings, right? And then it starts taking on the other swinging ball, then the other swinging ball. And then the next thing you know, that all the balls are swinging at the same time. So that has to do with frequency, right? Every single cell in your body works at that same level. If you focus on one thought and that creates an energy throughout your body, then the next thought will be the same. Then the next thought will be the same. And you're constantly in the swing of low vibration, which every cell in your body rubs at. What we need to do is to be aware of that thought and to say, no, I am not going to go there. And I have to understand why my programming and my unconscious mind keeps going there. And I have to work on this to say, no, I want to change this. I don't want to have this algorithm in my AI or in my social media. I don't want to have this algorithm within my body. I want to create something new and different and beautiful. You deserve it. But why do we punish ourselves? Why do we torture ourselves? And that is what autoimmune disease is. We are self-attacking. And that self-attack starts from the thought process, because the brain is connected in the neurology of the body and through the vagus nerve that goes all the way down the spine from the brain, round the back, goes out to every single organ in our body. And our organs are affected. Our biology is affected. Our physiology is affected. Therefore, we become sick. So for us to be healthy beings and to be able to exist in this crazy world that is happening at the moment, and the energy that is so low and fearful, we have to step out of it. But it starts from us. It starts from an individual, because you cannot change everything that's happening around you unless you change yourself first. And just like that, those swing balls, that metronome frequency, changing each cell within your body, you will find another frequency, a higher frequency, which is self-love, which is unconditional love, and where you will be able to create that throughout your body. Your health will be better, your mind will be better, and then it will resonate with the rest of the people around you, your family, your social circle, your community, maybe even your country, maybe even the world, right? It's intention. It is all about intention. Do you want to improve your life? Do you want to make a difference in the world? Or do you want to stay in fear? And do you want to be suppressed and enslaved by the system? It's enough now. We have to empower ourselves. We have to find our inner freedom. And everything can change as a result, one person at a time. But it has to start from you as an individual. So if you're interested in what I'm talking about, if this is something that resonates with you and you would like help on it, of course, book a session with me. Call me. I'm happy to chat. I have this workshop coming up in South Morang. It's only a 2-hour workshop, and there are more that I offer in different fields. But this is a way to help you start your journey of healing and finding something that you want to achieve in your life and getting out of that low vibration that we are constantly being put down on. I'd love to hear from you. Put your comments below. Thank you.